Welcome back to this new cabin.
So we're back in Maine, as you can see.
Getting colder. We got jackets and long johns on.
Yeah.
I don't know what the temp was last night. It was
I don't
chilly.
know about last night, but I think this weekend the highs are in the 40s. So it's getting chillier, so less things we can get done soon. So
Yeah.
we're really pushing to get some stuff done.
We're trying to beat the frost for the septic tank and the well. So
yeah.
This weekend we're going to try to dig the well out, and at least like rough it up and get it, so we know what, if there's any big rocks in the way that we're going to have trouble with or what.
See how far we need to go to get water flowing.
Yeah, see how far we're going to go down.
Yeah.
And then put some siding up on the cabin.
I'm a little nervous.
Why?
It looks like it might be lighter than the house. Because we use the trees from our land for the wood, which is fine, but it's obviously not the same wood as the house. We'll see. It might be fine. Like, it's fine if it's a little off, but
It's going to be fine.
I just don't want it to be drastically off where it looks funny. So
it's not going to look fine. It's going to look great.
So we're going to do the front and back, put on those boards today to give us an idea of how it's going to look.
It's going to look great.
So fingers crossed that...
I'm not redoing all this.
Well, if it looks horrible, we might have to come up with a plan B.
You guys can comment, and if it looks bad, don't say anything. If it looks great...
If it looks bad, please let us know in the comments, because we will come up with a plan B.
I don't want any more work. Please don't write it. It looks bad.
The goal is for it to match pretty well and it to just flow together and look pretty. Yeah, so we got a lot to do this weekend.
Also, I don't know if we mentioned it, we have problems with the mini split, so we got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Let's get to work.
All right, let's do this.
I got the excavator down here this morning, and we got a load of gravel delivered during the week. So today, I'm going to try to scratch out the well. I think we're going to try to put the well over here. That's 100 feet from the septic tank. So we're going to try to dig this out to the house and dig a big hole over there. But I'm nervous about some rocks. So hopefully we don't hit some big rocks the size of Priuses like we did everywhere else. I'm sure we will. Because there's some monsters out there. There's one there, one there, one there. So, I don't know. I hope it goes good. But spread this real quick. Just to be able to walk the excavator over this stuff and get over to here. Maybe push this tree down. That's the morning. Okay, I've been digging for a little bit, and you can see the top of the dipper stick's about flush with the ground here, what I'm standing on. So I'm the length of the dipper stick plus the bucket down, and the water is coming in. So that's pretty good, but all clay. So we'll put a big hole in this clay, and hopefully all the water comes into it. So this hole right here where the water is, that's probably around like 8 feet or 6 feet further down than where that water is, and it's only been maybe 2 hours, so it's good water flowing coming in there. So we'll put the big pipe in there in the water pump, the well, and then this is the trench for where the water line's gonna run. And you can see there's rocks everywhere, so I'm gonna dig it out today. And then we'll backfill it with some gravel. We got a load of gravel delivered. So we'll be able to walk that big pipe out here with the excavator. And then the gravel will be easy digging when we have everything ready to go. We can take that out. We'll also have to put that back in after the pipe's there, so it's already there. So it'll be good.
So do you think you're going to dig any deeper than this?
No, I can't. That's as far as the excavator will reach. We don't need to anyway. That's going to be awesome.
How deep is this again?
Maybe 15 feet.
Oh, so really shallow.
It's good. It's plenty of water coming in, so we're in good shape.
But it's a shallow well.
Yeah, it's a shallow well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a shallow well. It's cheap and quick. Someday we'll have a real well dug, but that'll be down the line because it costs lots of money. So we need too many things right now. So until we get all this, maybe a couple of years, we'll get a real well dug. Drilled.
Yeah, so with a shallow well, it's typically not potable.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be... There's so much clay and stuff. I don't know, but...
We can test it, though, but we still would probably not drink it without filtering it. but you can test it to see if it's potable. We do have the lake right across from us, so it might be better than most shallow wells.
Also, it's not like we're like in a city or anything like that. We're way out in the woods. It's not like any pollution
Right.
that we know about,
Well,
I guess.
besides animal potential pollution.
Oh, yeah.
So we would probably test it, but again, we usually filter our water anyways, so we'll either bring in water or get a good filtration system.
If we're going to drink it.
Yeah, if we're going to drink it.
But it'll be perfect for shower and toilets.
Yeah, shallow wells are fine for shower, toilets. You can even brush your teeth. Mike's family had a shallow well for forever.
15 years?
Yeah, with no issues. I always used it, and Mike did too. We just didn't drink it. Yeah. So we should be good. So that's the start of our...
That's the first thing we've done Saturday morning.
Yeah, but it's the start of the well progress.
Yeah, getting there. You can hear the water coming in.
It's flowing pretty good.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
All right, we're back in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
We brought some of those boards for the siding that my dad cut on the sawmill home, and that way we could keep them inside and stain them and not worry about the weather. It's been raining for 4 days. So they're dried out now, and I'm working on cutting the shiplap cuts in them. So I don't know what I'm doing, for the record. And here's some examples of shiplap. So you can see they got a cut like that, so that when they sit in, they cover. That way the water runs down. So
that's the goal for our skirting.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do for the skirting. And these are the trees that are off the land that we cut these trees down. So now we're repurposing, I guess, and making something out of nothing.
Pretty fun.
So I rip them down a long way on the table saw. I got one of those thick blades. It's like a 3/8 thick is what I set it to. And I ripped the whole board, all 12 feet down, and flip it over and do the other side. That way I get the shiplap cuts in them. So that's what I'm doing today.
Alright, so we're on to the staining of the skirting. That way it'll be ready to be put up next weekend when we're back in Maine. First one.
Should we just sweep this out?
What?
Should we sweep the dirt out of that?
Oh, should we?
There's a couple rags actually over by the...
We're gonna sweep the area before just to get any little loose dirt and gravel out.
Is that flush?
Feels it, yeah, it is. Yours?
Yeah. Okay, that's the easy one.
First board in. What do y'all think?
So we put the first 4 on in the front to see how this is going to come out. And it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So, for the top piece, I was worried about how the rain's going to come down here. But for the top piece, this is just a scrap. But we're going to I'll cut the shiplap cut in the bottom. And then I'll rip this down on the table saw from here, so it's here to here. And then it'll be flat, flush. There won't be this awkward 2-seam, gap here. Yeah. It'll stick underneath that. And we can do that all the way around the cabin, and the rain will come down on the outside of this. I think that'll be really good.
Yeah.
So we didn't know how it would look until you have it up there, so I think that's a hot setup. And once we did all the work already at home, getting these ready. So it only took us 20 minutes to throw these 4 boards up.
But I think it looks pretty good. We were undecided on if we wanted to do the wood to like match the house and go all the way down for the skirting, because people were saying, why wouldn't you want it to be a separate like transition as if it was like a foundation cement?
Yeah.
And I don't know, we saw pictures of some, like the company did some like this, or they shared photos like this, and it looked beautiful.
Yeah, they had some like examples on how they did them or how other people set them up, and there was a couple that set them up like this, and we thought it looked really good. That was our favorite, so that's why we went this way.
Yeah, and I think actually it looks pretty darn good.
Yeah. It looks even better from like far away when you're coming up the driveway. Right now it's brand new and the rest of the cabin's a little dirty from getting hauled down the road. So
we also really need to clean the cabin, but we don't have any water or anything out here yet. So
true. So
it is what it is for now.
I think once they, kind of level out the same color, it'll look really good, even better.
Yeah, so I think it's coming along pretty good.
So we gotta do the back now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the boards on the back of the house now. So we're looking for the bottom one. Which one do we want to put on the top? Which one we want to put on the bottom? But they all don't look too bad, so just pick any one, I guess.
So we did poly the back. We just didn't stain it.
Yeah.
So it is protected.
Yep. Watch your head.
Yeah, you do.
So, I just want to show, I don't know, this is how I cut that shiplap cut in. Just ripped down this. I had the board up and down on the table saw and ripped this down. But that's how it works. So the water will go to the next one. It doesn't go behind that because it's got, and also this helps hold this board in because it's got a lip the whole way. But that's what we did.
Nice.
I don't know. If you like to know, you know. If you don't, you probably already know. All right, I'm going to try to push this tree over without hitting the house. But I really don't want to get a chainsaw out, so I'm just going to see if I can push it.
Oh, boy. Let's hope it doesn't come down on me. All right, so I just finished sanding the side skirting for just the one side, right? Isn't that what it's for?
Oh, yeah, for the other side.
Yeah, so I finished sanding that. We put on the back skirting of the house. We still don't have the top skirting for either the front or back, but we'll get those.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, we'll get them figured out. But it actually looks pretty good. I'm glad because we didn't know how it would look. And it's nice.
Yeah, I agree. I just finished up backfilling the trench I dug. I dug it out first because I didn't know if we'd hit some big rocks and be in really big trouble and have to like do a different way or something like that. And it takes forever to dig anywhere because you're hitting rocks every bucket.
Yeah, we got a lot of rocks in our land.
So I dug it out today and then I backfilled it with nice gravel. So when we're ready to put the pipe in, it'll take 2 seconds to dig that out. So that's all backfilled in as much as I can because I ran out of material. But
well, I'm going to go in the van and clean up a little bit, take off my coveralls probably, or shake them out. And then we're going to try the mini splits. Well, we're going to try all of everything, but the goal is that the mini splits turn on and run with the outside panel on.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, because for some reason it runs perfectly fine with that outside cover plate off. But when you put it on, it doesn't work for some reason. Well, just the front one doesn't work. So we're hoping to not even have to take the cover plate off. Maybe it reset itself. We have a new generator.
We have a bigger generator. So I'm hoping maybe we were underpowered and now we have a bigger generator to try out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case or not, but I doubt it, but
Probably not. But
hopefully we get lucky.
But we have our new permanent generator, which is nice. It's 12,000?
12,000 watt.
This is going to be our permanent one until we have full power.
Yeah, so I went to the in-laws and stole that off the back of their house the other day. So
yeah, it's brand
thanks,
new.
guys. Appreciate it.
They just got a new house a couple years ago, and they got this maybe a year ago, and they've only used it twice, I think he said.
Yeah, so I stole it.
It's great. 12,000 watts, big, should run the whole house no problem.
Hopefully they don't lose power.
I know they don't have one now.
Let's try it out.
Can you clean me off so I can go in the van?
Oh, yeah.
Driving down the road. Hey, buddy.
Oh, man.
What's this for?
Well, bad ideas are the only ideas I have. So, generator doesn't run. It's only going to run on propane. So, we're going to try to run on gas, which is supposed to be able to just hit a switch and it fires up on gas. I got gas going to the carburetor, but I think some little shut-off solenoid in the carburetor is stuck. So, shouldn't be too bad, but it's dark out and now it's raining out.
Well, we also would have done it with just propane, but we don't have propane here. And we went to the store to try and buy one, and they do have some at the store, but they're $100 for a propane tank. So
that's ridiculous. I thought they were gonna be like 40 or 50 bucks. It's $100 bill for a propane tank if you don't have one. So I have them at home in Massachusetts, so I don't want to spend $100 on something I want for one day, or
And we actually want to use gas in it. It's a dual fuel tank generator, but we want to use the gas part of it anyways, just because it's going to be easier for us. But yeah, we just ate dinner with the in-laws, so now we're heading back to our lot to check over the generator, even though it's not so nice out. But we're hoping to get that running tonight. If not, we'll work on it tomorrow. But that's our plan, and we're probably just gonna head back to the in-laws after. And
the dessert. You ever had a cannoli pie? Me neither.
We haven't either, but Mike just found one at the store, so he bought it for dessert. So we will probably see you tomorrow, but maybe we'll show you what's happening at the lot if we have any light.
Something bear behind you. Any bears out here? Hold the flashlight.
I'm being bear aware.
I don't care about the bears.
Oh, watch out for the mouse.
Yeah.
Ha, gotcha. She's running. As you saw, we got the generator going. We had to just basically jump it, but it's working perfect now. So we turned on all the lights and everything in the house just to make sure everything's functioning properly.
Yeah, we got everything going. The microwave's going. Both the front and back mini splits are going, but only if the outside cover is off the mini
outside unit.
The outside unit.
Yeah.
Take that cover off, and the front one kicks on. You turn it off, put the cover back on. This one kicks off. So we got to figure that out tomorrow in the daylight.
Yeah. So as I mentioned a little while ago, it stopped working, but Mike went outside and took the cover plate off. So now it is working again. As
soon as I take the cover off, it starts working. It's ridiculous.
It's the strangest thing ever. I have no idea.
I don't know either. So something's shorting out, or I don't know what's going on.
It's almost like it's preventing, like it's pushing on. I don't know.
It's preventing airflow.
Maybe.
But the back one works no matter what. It's only the front one.
Yeah. So I'm actually hoping that it might be just like a loose connection.
It's got to be some wire.
So they did suggest some troubleshooting, some connections. So we're going to do that, but it's pitch black out, so we probably won't get to that tonight.
Yeah, but these mini splits work good. That back bedroom, it's only been on for like 5 minutes. It's already warm.
Yeah, we're still bundled up because it's cold outside and we're going in and out. But it's really warm in here. Like, even in here starting to get warm.
Yeah.
So
getting good.
it seems like these are working pretty darn good.
Yep. I don't know what else we're going to do.
Well, so I think that's probably a wrap for our night. We'll be back here tomorrow. We're going to go back to the in-laws. We're probably not going to stay here. Our dogs are over there right now. So.
Oh, yeah. We got dessert waiting for us back at my parents' place.
Yeah. So we'll catch up with you tomorrow. But honestly, this was a pretty
successful day.
Yeah.
We got front and back siding on. We got the well dug, like rough dug.
Yeah, we got the new generator going. We got, the microwave going.
All kinds of stuff.
We just honestly didn't get a chance to check the wiring of the mini splits earlier. So we'll get to it tomorrow. And maybe I'll do some cleaning around here too.
I'm not going to do any cleaning.
I might clean the windows if we have time. But if we don't, it's not a big deal.
All right. Let's get it. All right, so we're back outside, but we lost audio, so I'm going to explain to you what we found. We were about to put the cover back on and call it a night, and we actually found the problem. So you can see there's unit A and B for each unit inside, and unit A is the one that has the problem. And I found this ground wire, which goes above, was over a little bit and right above touching that red power wire for the indoor unit A. So when you put the cover on, it pushed and touched that little screw head. And then when you took the cover off, it just sprung out a little bit. So it just needed to be pushed over to the right a little bit and set in place. And that was it. So that was a great find. We were super pumped. Kind of stinks we got no audio because we were all excited. But that was a great end of the day.
This was the best moment of weeks.
Yeah, because we've been losing sleep about thinking about why our mini splits don't work. So this is great to find that out. I just put the cover on here to call it a night. After this, we were super pumped, and we went back to my parents' house and had some dessert. So great end of the day.
Morning. Good morning.
Sunday morning.
It's raining.
And it's raining every Sunday.
Yeah.
But we don't have a lot to do today anyway. We're low on materials for a couple things. But
Mike already started doing a bunch of stuff this morning already. So we don't have that much to do now.
Yeah, we're kind of packing up and just trying a couple things before we leave, a couple measurements. But I already got the top board for the siding on the front of the house measured. We had to do that last because we didn't know height-wise how we were going to end up. Mm-hmm. So I got that measured out. I loaded the van with all the stuff that we're going to bring home and stain for the skirting around the side. And then I made 2 access panel doors on the skirting so we can access some plumbing underneath there. I already made those, hung one of them, and insulated them. All right, here's my access panel door for the septic clean out so you can get in there and if you ever have any problems. So took 7 or 8 loads out of the trench for the well pipe, and then my dad was in the dump truck hauling, so it was nice and easy. I could load him. He was going to come back, do a quick lap. So we got 7 or 8 loads out of here today of that.
Yeah.
And then just been burning some sticks here and there because it's rainy and cold out, so we've got a little fire going. And then that's about it. We're packing up kind of. We got a couple other things we want to try, make sure those mini splits work again today.
We didn't test it because we already closed up the house last night.
But I would bet money on that being it.
So stay tuned because we might have resolved the mini split issue.
Yeah, so we're going to try that out right now and probably hit the road early.
We've got so much to show you. Even when the septic and well's done, we have so much land stuff that we have plans for that you'll definitely want to stick around for because it's going to be pretty cool.
I feel like I'm going to be working here forever.
It's going to be worth it.
But all right, let's check it out, see how this mini splits do.
All right. What happened?
2 pulls, and the pull starter ripped right out of the end. Nothing's easy.
So I guess we're not testing the...
So we're gonna get a new pull rope, or maybe go try to get a jump pack, because it does have electric start. So maybe, I think my dad has a jump pack. Go to their house, get that, come back. Nothing's easy.
Okay. All right, so we're in the cabin now. Mike got the generator going with the electric start on it because the pole just broke, but we'll get that fixed. And now we just turned on the back bedroom one, and now I'm going to turn on the living room one to see if they work. Turned on, but it usually takes 5 minutes before it starts to stop working. So we'll see. It ends up starting with 2 green lights, which is a good sign, but then when it stops working or isn't going to work, it'll drop down to 1 and just blink. So I'm gonna see if the heat is in the coming out in the back bedroom. It's on, but it hasn't warmed up yet, so no heat just yet. It takes a few minutes. So I just checked the bedroom mini split and the heat did start coming out. So I just walked back into the living room to see if this one's working. 2 lights. See my hair blowing? They're working. It was just that grounding wire. Yay! It's working.
Nice. Yeah, get some slippers.
It's not super warm yet, but it just started.
Good. All right, so I dug this well out yesterday. I think we're gonna have about 6 feet of water inside our pipe. So the whole pipe I'm gonna get is gonna be about 10 feet, and then right now we're probably 6 feet under. And then we're gonna put the well pipe there, and then the pipe to the house is gonna be in this trench right here. So and got all the rough rocks out of there. You see this pile with a lot of tough digging, and then we've backfilled it with gravel. So when we go to put the pipe in, it'll be easy, and we'll use that same material to cover up the pipe because you can't put that stuff on it. It'll dent the pipe or crack the pipe or whatever. So that's what we got going on. Maybe next weekend we'll have a well.
What are you going on now?
Seeing how deep this water came in today, last night. I think it's up to here. So say 4 feet of water in there in one night. So that's good. And you can see it coming right in yesterday when it was lower.
Yeah, it was pouring in.
We're gonna pump this out before we put the tank in and put some 3/4 stone at the bottom to level that out so the pipe sits nice, and it'll help the water come back in. Chilly.
Okay, so as you saw, we got the mini splits running. So they were working. They functioned for how long?
Half an hour
Half
we had
hour.
on, but before it was instant.
Yeah.
We definitely fixed it. I'm pumped that was super easy and done. That's a big headache relief,
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah, we figured it might be something simple, but we didn't want to have to wait on a technician or anything to come out for it. So that was a score. Everything's working in the cabin now.
Yeah, this is a good weekend. We got a bunch accomplished and checked off the list and got the siding on, and that looks good. The first time doing that. We got the well hole dug and we got good water coming in, so that's really good.
Yeah, we got lucky with that. A
bunch of stuff. It was a good weekend. Positive vibes all weekend.
Yeah, so now we can spend the next many weeks working on the well and the septic, and we're hoping that we can get this buttoned up somehow before the snow comes. Yeah.
Saddleback's already got snow on the rooftop.
And I don't know if you can tell, but you can see our breath.
Yeah, it's chilly. So I'll probably order some more gravel this week and the tile pipes for the well. So they're going to be 3 feet round by 3 feet tall. So they're big pipes, but they come in 3-foot chunks.
So I would say the well's probably going to be done in the next
couple weeks.
Yeah.
So we're going to come up next weekend and get the well pipe in the ground. So that'll be really good to get that accomplished and checked off the list.
Yeah, definitely. So it was a successful short weekend, but everything went pretty well.
Yeah, for a day and not like a day and a quarter worth of time, we checked some stuff off the list.
Yeah, so exciting things to come. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and see what's next.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll see you guys next time.